All right, let's go. Back in the Drubner Center after Thanksgiving. Postmen's basketball back in action here after a one game on the road, defeating Queens College on Tuesday, the 26th, 84-63 to get back on track. Big game here today against St. Anselm College men's basketball as we welcome you courtside and say hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in here at the Drubner Center on a Saturday afternoon, first day of December. Again, huge game here between Post and St. Anselm. Hawks come into this one at 4-2. Eagles 5-2. Eagles back home after a 3-game homestand in which they went 1-2. So this is their 4th home game of the year. Let's take a quick look at our starting lineups. Typical starting 5 for both of these teams. For the Eagles, Dang Dieng, Rob Sanders, Bo Lacotte, Harrison Warnock, and Taquan Williams. That is the 5 for Mark Kuntz in his 9th season as a head coach here for the Eagles. For St. Anselm, the 2 leading scorers here, both averaging 16 points per game. Josh Morissette averaging 16 per game, and Sean McCarthy, the senior, averaging 16.5, along with Juju Ramirez coming off of a career high last game at Franklin Pierce on Tuesday, Eric Oliver Bush, and Greg Cantwell, who has started the last 4 games here for the Hawks, making another start, his 5th of the season. Yeah, so they had Jaden Archer starting in the first 2 games. He, since then, is now coming off of the bench, so this is their typical starting 5. Lots of storylines to follow here coming into this one. The Hawks on a 3-game winning streak. The Eagles 4-11 all-time against the Hawks, but they've won the last 4 meetings. They have not lost to the Hawks since December 30th, 2017. Their last matchup came at St. Anselm on December 19th, 2023. Eagles won that one in a close one, 69-68. Eagles in the home whites, Hawks in the dark blue uniforms. Should be a fun one here. Eagles looking for their 6th win of the season and hoping to snap the Hawks' 3-game winning streak and get their 5th consecutive victory against the Hawks. Both of these teams have both played Damon. The Eagles played them on the 23rd of November, losing 78-59, as it is Dieng and Ramirez to jump it up at half court. Hawks played Damon at Damon on the 9th of November and got blown out 96-55. 16th all-time meeting between the Hawks and the Eagles. It is underway with the Hawks controlling the tip. Sean McCarthy, leading scorer, pass to Morissette in the post, backing down Williams. Morissette, pirouette move, traveled. Again, both of these teams played on Tuesday. The Hawks played at Franklin Pierce, winning 95-73. And the Eagles played at Queens, winning 84-63. So both of these teams coming off of a blowout win. Eagles on their first offensive possession, averaging 81 points per game this year through their first 7 games. Harrison Warnock has been sensational to start the season. Can't hit his first offering from 3. DHO, McCarthy putting on the handles on Sanders, kicking. Morissette gets up a lot of threes, and he knocks that one down. His first shot of the game. He has shot 46 threes coming into this one, 20 for 46, and now 21 for 47. Williams pick and pop. Dieng trying to answer. Warnock the offensive board, and a fresh 20 for the Eagles. Backpedaling, it is Williams. Long 2. And Taquan Williams knocks it down. Had 15 at Queens on Tuesday. 2nd year out of Brockton, Massachusetts. It is McCarthy knifing. Can't pick up the 2 and Dieng the board. Head man for the Hawks, it is Chris Santo in his first season. Eagles turnover right there. Decent crowd on hand here. A couple of students probably trickling back from Thanksgiving break, so the stand's not completely full. The Eagles show full court pressure, trap. And the Hawks get out of it. Ramirez right down the middle, the bounce. McCarthy, pump, layup, no. Rebound, Dieng soars and has got it, and fouled coming down with it. Another non-conference game here for the Eagles as the Hawks coming out of the Northeast 10 Conference. Eagles, of course, out of the CACC. Dieng, top of the key. Akot, rip through and drive. Cross-court skip. Sanders, short. And the rebound, Akot picks up the loose chains, goes back up and banks it home for two. Akot averaging 15.3 points per game this season. He and Dieng both at 15.3 through the first 7 games. The Eagles with their first lead, 17:45 to play in this first half. Morissette driving kick. Oliver Bush backpedaling jumper well short. And Dieng clears. Dieng putting on the handles across the lane for two. Dieng with 4 of the 6 here for the Eagles. Cantwell trapped. And a 2-on-1. Oliver Bush, Eurostep for two. That was crafty. Eric Oliver Bush, true freshman from Trenton, New Jersey. Eagles with a 6-5 lead. Sanders. Dieng. Jumper, splash. It's a 3. Dieng off to a hot start here for the Eagles. He has got 7 of the 9 here for post. Morissette, no hesitation. He is not shy about shooting that 3 ball. Again, 46 attempts coming into this one. He's now 1 for 2 from 3 here in this one. Eagles with a 4-point lead. Sanders the drive and the kick. Extra feed to Warnock in the corner. And reset it with a Akot. Rise and fire. Jumper short. Rebound. Sanders. Fresh 20. Dieng. Hot hand early to start. Is he feeling it? Oh, yeah. Dieng already into double figures. Give him 10. And the Eagles with a 7-point lead. McCarthy. Hop step into the lane for 2. McCarthy, a senior from Ireland. Leading scorer here for the Hawks through their first 6 games, averaging 16.5. Sanders infiltrates the lane, finger rolls for 2. Sanders offensively has not gone off to the start that he would want to get off to here in this season, but plenty of time left to get a rhythm. Ramirez goes right at Warnock. They're playing twister forward, coming up with it, Sanders. Eagles 14, Hawks 7. Akot hesitates, pulls, and hits. Eagles with an auspicious first 5 minutes, a 9-point lead. McCarthy, kick it. Reset it with Oliver Bush. Doubled. Ramirez, nearly stolen. 6 to shoot. McCarthy, lean. Pass deflected. Dieng stolen. Williams. Trailer. Sanders. Extra feed. Akot, slippery. Leans. Bounces. Warnock hooks. Scores. Timeout. Hawks. Eagles off to an 18-7 start. An excellent start for post. Looking for their 6th win of the season. 18-7 Eagles. 14:35 remaining in the first half. If you are Mark Kuntz, you could not have asked for a better start here. Eagles with an 11-point lead early in this first half. 7 for 11 from the field is post. And the Hawks only 3 for 8 from the field. Dieng leading the way with 10. Derek Thomas II, Tyler Small, and the freshman Anthony Chin into the game for the first time here for the Eagles. Chin hasn't played a whole lot of minutes this season. This is the 7th game that he has appeared in, averaging 4.2 minutes per game. Jaden Archer into the game for the first time here for St. Anselm, as well as number 13, Zach Taylor. Taylor goes off of the backdoor cut for 2. Got Dieng sleeping there, and the Hawks with a nice bucket out of the timeout. Caught Dieng, Chin, Small, and Thomas. A 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Small shovels it. Dieng pulls it. Is he feeling it? Well, he's been feeling it early, that's for sure. 10 points. Misfires on that one. Little over 6 minutes gone here in this first half. Morissette, step back, lean, turnover. Mark Kuntz calls out a set here. Dieng, one-on-one with Taylor. Cross, bump, hook. Foul. They get it on Dieng. And we'll see Joakim Radcliffe for the first time here subbing in. Sophomore from Miami, Florida. Dieng will sub. Excellent start for the first team All-CACC selection last year. Ramirez, Archer, Morissette, Oliver Bush, and Taylor, the 5 on the floor here for the Hawks. Down by 9, Ramirez off of the roll, reverse, yes. Juju Ramirez coming off of a career high at Franklin Pierce on Tuesday. He had 20 to lead the way for the Hawks. Mini 4-0 Hawks run to cut it to 7. A cut, stop and go. Small, who has been excellent for the Eagles here. A graduate student spinning, pumping, firing. Archer and Taylor nearly got in each other's way there. Ramirez put it on the deck, shows it, fades. Caught, step back, long 2. Ramirez clears. Ramirez shovels it, Morissette, no hesitation. 8 minutes gone here in this first half, 18-11 Eagles. Chin, Small, thought about it, puts it on the deck. Bump, step back, jumper. And the freshman clears it. Will Davis getting set to sub in here for the Hawks. Cross, kick, Taylor. Caught, quick move. Bounce it under the basket for Chin. Caught, one dribble, jumper, off of the heel, Radcliffe the offensive board. Thomas stumbled, fouled. Four Eagles in, 4 Eagles out. So Trey Duncan into the game for the first time here for the Eagles, as well as Sanders into the game, Williams, Dieng, and Warnock. Dieng, got it. Right wing, jumper, off. And a quick start here for Archer. McCarthy trying to get ahead of the field, blocked by Dieng, but a foul. Oliver Bush, Archer, Davis, McCarthy, and Taylor, the 5 on the floor here for the Hawks. McCarthy 30 for 46 from the free throw line on the year. Thomas in, Dieng out. String music on the back end of 2. 2-possession game, approaching the midway point here in this first half. Here's the sophomore Williams, Sanders. Perusing the defense, driving, scooping, and Taylor the board. Sanders a little slow to get back, so a power play 5-on-4 into the corner. Davis, pump, drive, floater for 2. So the Hawks on a bit of a run here. It was 18-7 Eagles. A 7-0 run has got it to a 4-point game. Williams. Sanders nearly picked. Ten to shoot. Thomas, rise, fire, jumper, yes, a 3. And the Eagles end the 7-0 run there with a Derek Thomas triple. His 4th 3 on the year. Now 4 for 16. Archer, kick it. McCarthy answers, a 3. St. Anselm now 2 for 6 from 3. The Eagles are 3 for 10. Warnock averaging 14 a game this year. Chiseling. Warnock. Kick it. Duncan. Jumper. Yes! It's a 3. Only his 2nd attempt from 3 this season, and that is his first made 3 of the year. And Duncan doing it on the defensive end as well, forcing the turnover. And Akot will sub him out. So it's Akot, Sanders, Williams, Thomas, and Warnock, the 5 on the floor here for post. Under the basket, out of bounds. Sanders wanted it. It's into Warnock. Spinning. Doubled, hooking, didn't get the bounce, got his own miss, back up and in. Chris Santo and the Hawks bench wanted an offensive foul there. As it is a 9-point Eagles lead with 8:45 remaining in the first half. McCarthy spinning. Oliver Bush has got Williams in the post. Thought about the fade. Taylor squares, shoots way off on the 3. And coming up with it with Akot and acceleration. Akot, drive, kick. Sanders. Taylor trying to get ahead of the field. Layup, no, but a foul. Taylor 13 for 19 from the free throw line this season. A senior from Australia knocks down the first. Morissette and Cantwell in. Taylor knocks down a pair. Back to a 7-point game. Warnock. Put it on the deck. Doubled. Kick. Williams. Missed everything on the three. And McCarthy the rebound and push. McCarthy goes right at Thomas. Blocking foul on Derek Thomas. Get it on the floor as Ramirez will sub in, as well as Radcliffe and Small on the Eagles side. Get into a McCarthy. McCarthy cross, spin, feed it. Ramirez, stretch big. Oh, yeah. It's a three. St. Anselm shoots the three ball at a very high clip, 41% on the year coming into this one. Small, jab, jumper. Ramirez fighting for the rebound, coming up with it. McCarthy, and foul there by Williams in the reach. Duncan in for Williams, as we will get a timeout by Mark Kuntz. 4-point Eagles lead. Their largest of the first half was 11. Hawks doing a nice job of fighting. Out of the quick timeout, 26-22 Eagles, 7:04 to play here in the first half. Eagles looking for their 5th consecutive win against the Hawks all time. Hawks have not beaten the Eagles since December 30th, 2017. The Eagles looking for their 2nd consecutive win. The Hawks are looking for their 4th consecutive win. Glad you're with us here on the CACC Network, first day of December. Sunday afternoon here at the Drumner Center. I don't know why it feels like a Saturday, as it is. Cantwell swinging. Morissette closed out. Morissette, McCarthy on the roll. Leans, put it up against Radcliffe, and a foul. And that will send the senior from Ireland back to the free throw line, where he is 1 for 2. McCarthy, 19 points at Franklin Pierce on Tuesday, shooting 53% from the field this season. Highly efficient. Small, doubled, bounce, Radcliffe, kick, cutter, Duncan, turnover. Hawks have really settled into this one. Ramirez, the drive. Foul, offensive. It goes against McCarthy. Yeah, early in this first half, Hawks were down 18-7, and now they're only down 2 as Warnock and Radcliffe out. The Eagles need to get back to that tempo that they had to start this one. As we are coming up on 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Akot at the controls. Small flashes, no hesitation, got a three. Eagles needed it. Small delivers it, shooting 36% from 3 through the first 7 games, and he gives the Eagles a 5-point lead. Davis, flashing middle, it is Cantwell. Stop, pop, jumper on the fly. And Thomas clears. Thomas, step into it. Off of the heel, long shot, long rebound. Taylor secures. As we are under 6 minutes of play here in this first half. Cross-court skip. Cantwell. Rise and fire. Splash. It's a three. St. Anselm starting to heat up from distance. They are now 4 for 9 from three. Again, 41% as a team through their first 6 games. Caught. Infiltrates the lane, bounces. Warnock, long two. Thomas fighting for the offensive rebound. He throws it. No, couldn't throw it off of Morissette. So last touch, Thomas. Hawks possession. They can tie or take the lead on this possession. Hawks 45% from the field, Eagles 40%. Eagles started the game 7 for 11 from the field, starting to cool off a little bit. Morissette, bounce it, Ramirez, blocked by Warnock. Do not go in there. Oh, caught. Spin, coughed it up. Sanders is in. So it's Thomas, Sakat, Duncan, Sanders, and Warnock, the 5 here for the Eagles. Ramirez, Cantwell, Davis, Morissette, and Taylor, the 5 here for the Hawks. 2-point game, 4:35 to play in the first half. Cantwell took his eyes off the ball. Five turnovers now for the Hawks, 4 for the Eagles. DHO, Akot, pulls, and got the bounce. Ramirez ahead, Cantwell on the fly for 3. Yeah, Hawks really starting to heat up now from 3. Thomas, bump, feed it, Akot. Warnock, spinning, cupping, missing, rebound. Akot secures, fresh 20, leans, draws a foul, jumper, no, but a foul. Akot has shot the most free throws on the season by a large margin. These will be his 57th and 58th attempts. 80% from the free throw line. Archer and Oliver Bush back in here for the Hawks. Cantwell and Davis will sub out. Akot, second team All-CACC selection last season. A senior from Manchester, New Hampshire. Second year here with the Eagles. Empty trip. Over the back on Sanders. So Hawks in the bonus, so it'll be 1-1 here. As Small is in, Duncan is out. Ramirez, the 6'9 junior, to the free throw line here to shoot a pair. First free throws of the game for Ramirez. Now 14 for 27 from the line on the year. Third leading scorer for the Hawks on the year, averaging 14 points per game. And he hits both. 50% from the line coming into this one, and he gives the Hawks a 32-31 lead with under 3.5 to play in this first half. Handoff, a caught slithering in. Archer, trailer, Taylor lasers one inside, Ramirez for two. Hawks with all the momentum. Eagles started out 18-7 in the first 5 minutes, but the Hawks now with a 3-point lead, looking for their 4th consecutive win on the season and their first win against Post since 2017. Alcott pick and pop, Sanders pick and pop with Thomas, and another turnover by the Eagles. Morissette. Oliver Bush did not want the three. He'll go inside, blocked and rebounded by Alcott. What a play. Alcott, kick it. Thomas, shooting practice, too strong. And Small saves it in a fresh 20 for the Eagles. Small. Sanders, bounce it. Warnock across the lane, blocked. Oliver Bush says, do not come in here. Coming up on 2 to play in this first half. Ramirez spinning, missing. Sanders, rebound. Sanders, spin, kick. Thomas, straight as a string, and down it goes. A 3. And we're tied up. No, I think they actually say a long 2 there. Taylor answers. Nylon. A minute 35 to play in this first half. Hawks with a 4-point lead. First 5 minutes looked like it was going to be a blowout win here for the Eagles. Warnock pops. Long shot, long rebound. Alcott nails it. Archer breaks the press, got the step on Sanders. Morissette. Coming up on a minute to play in this first half. Got a good one here for you on this Sunday afternoon at the Drubner Center. 37-35, Hawks. Morissette, no hesitation, got a 3. Alcott, Warnock, spin, too strong off of the window. Four-second difference, shot in game clock. Hawks now 54% from 3. They have hit 7 in this first half, 7 for 13. Five to shoot. Morissette. Had Ramirez on the roll, but slid that pivot foot a travel. 6th turnover of the first half here for the Hawks, as get a defense substitution in here for St. Anselm. Davis subs in for Morissette. 7.6 remaining for the Eagles in this first half. Got some work to do going into the break. Alcott fouled. Eagles not in the bonus, so it will be a side out with 2.8 remaining. Into Alcott. Into Warnock, got it back, and could not knock it down to end the first half. Eagles get out to an 18-7 start, but they find themselves down 5 as we have hit halftime here at the Drubner Center.
We're here with our Post University Men's Basketball 2024-25 Media Day, joined by graduate student Harrison Warnock. Harrison, you're coming off an injury last year, kind of came back quicker than you expected to. Now you're fully healthy. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, man, I'm just really excited to finally be back on two legs after, you can see in the film, even looking back, just hobbling around for most of the season. So I'm excited to see what I can really do and what I can really bring to the table for this team and see how well we can mesh together.
And what was that like last year, kind of coming back all of a sudden and reintegrating yourself into a bigger role than you thought you were going to have coming off of surgery?
Yeah, I mean, definitely had some ups and downs. In the beginning, my head wasn't there. I was just thinking about, if I just didn't get hurt, everything like that. But my teammates always had my back. They kept pushing me. They kept saying, keep going, you'll be fine, and it all worked out.
How do you integrate the newcomers onto this roster? There's only a couple of them, but still integrating them into the culture that you talked about back in March when we talked about the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I see us as a team that we really buy into what coach is trying to tell us and push us in the right direction. So I feel like especially some of our older guys like Tyler and I have been here for forever at this point, so we can definitely bring them along and show them the ropes and see how everything's supposed to go down.
And then pretty much the same team as last year, give or take a few people, and then obviously the newcomers. What do you think this group can accomplish this year?
I definitely, I'm excited to see. As long as we can, keep our heads together and, keep having each other's backs and we buy into what coach is trying to teach us and what he wants us to do, I think we can definitely make a big season this year. So I'm excited for that.
We're joined here by Dang Dieng and Bull Acott. Guys, 1-2 punch on offense last year. Both were all conference. Dang, you were all region. How do you guys set the tone for this season?
I think we're going to come back with the same energy and just show that we're the most dominant team and be the most aggressive team in the conference and be one of the best teams in the country. So I think we just start by having a good season, going hard right away, and just proving that we are the same team from last year and even better.
I agree with that, but I also think that we just need to come back with the same mentality, but with some more. And we've been in this situation before, because from last year we got piggyback, just up our intensity and our focus, our energy and everything, and just lead the team as we did last year, but just with some more maturity and, yeah, overall.
Yeah, and Bull, you talked about last year your desire to win it all. So what do you have to do to help make that happen this year, do you feel?
I think I just got to lead by example and just to make sure, because I know Kuntz believes that we can win, and I believe we can win. So as I instill that to all of us in the locker room, I feel like we can all be on the same page because we all know we can win.
And then, Dang, you got a lot of looks after the year was over, and you had a very dominant year, like I mentioned, all region. What brought you back to Post for this chance at another NCAA tournament run?
It's a family environment over here, These are my guys, Bull, Rob, Harry, the rest of the team. Coach Kuntz is a really good coach. And, you can't get that feeling from everywhere. Like, you might go somewhere, but you might not be wanted as much or you might not be valued as much. So it's about just being where you're valued and where you can be the best you. So I think Post will help me do that.
And then lastly, pretty much the same team from last year, give or take a couple guys. But what do you think overall this team can accomplish?
I think we can win the whole thing. I think we should come back this year and win the CACC championship because we deserve to, and we've been through a lot. So I think that's where we start. It's just building games one by one and keep going and playing hard the whole year. And I think we should end up in the tournament again.
Yeah, I definitely think we can win it all. And it just starts literally preseason and stacking up good days each and every day and then taking it one game at a time. But I really believe that we can win it all. Starting with the CACC, go to the tournament, and win everything.
We're here with Tyler Small, who's coming back to the team after missing all last year with injury, and Tyler kind of going off of that. What was it like sitting out last year? What are you most excited about coming into this year?
I'd say last year was really tough. It was hard because when I came to school, I was like, okay, I'm going to play. I am getting off injury, but I'm ready to go. And then after the first couple preseason workouts, 2 rounds, I'm like, all right, I'm not at 100%. And it was nice because Coach was willing to hear me out and gave me the opportunity to redshirt and actually get back to full health. But that doesn't mean that I took last season off. I feel like I was almost like an assistant coach and kind of helping our really new team last year integrate and being able to almost be like a liaison sometimes between them and coach and just helping them really get into a flow. And I think now, this year, it's going to really show that I've been able to at least stay in touch with everybody. And really, I think we're going to have a really good chemistry coming out.
Talk about that role a little bit too last year, what it was like being on the bench with the players. I know I was at one of your practices around Halloween and you were dressed up like Wario and like you were very involved still with the practices and stuff.
I think because one thing that coach was really serious about was kind of making sure that I'm still engaged mentally, and being in practice and kind of having a more elevated role was good for me to really stay involved and stay vocal and still kind of have, hopefully give off a leadership image and be able to get people to buy in early. When you have a new team, it is difficult, and that's like one of the hardest things. And I think it really worked because being a player coach kind of, they were able to say, you know what, maybe it's not just coach yelling at us this time, but maybe there's something to it, and they just gave them a different perspective.
Now, pretty much a similar team to last year. What are you most excited about being back on the court with this squad for? What do you think they can accomplish?
I think we had a great team last year. I think coach really got everyone together, and we have some good players, which is always a benefit. But I think this year now, hopefully I could just add a little bit something to that, maybe whether that be outside shooting, maybe it's just extra defense. And I think really we just have to find our flow early and be unselfish and be able to, share the wealth. I think we have a lot of pieces, and it's all about just coming together as a team and working towards our common goal.
We're here with head coach Mark Kuntz as we round out the men's basketball 2024-25 Media Day. Coach Kuntz heading into his 8th season with the team, 9th overall. Coach, what did it mean to be part of history with this program last year?
It was unbelievable, Mike. When I took the job 9 years ago, didn't really know what I was stepping into, and then had to go through over a lot of hurdles to get the program to a respectable place and then to a championship level, and then just to be able to do it for the first time in school history, make that accomplishment with those group of guys was just an unreal experience.
And talk a little bit about, we saw some photos with your daughter at the selection show and after your win against St. Thomas Aquinas up there. How special was it to be able to enjoy that with your family?
Yeah, she's around all the time. She's a part of this place. She's like my
All right, back here in the Jubner Center, Eagles with a lot of work to do here in this second half as they got out to an 18-7 start. To begin the game, they're down by 4 as we are getting ready to start the second half. As welcome you courtside and say hello, Griffin Cass on hand. Glad you're with us here on this Sunday afternoon. Taking a look at our first half stats, Eagles' largest lead was 11 when it was 18-7. The largest lead for the Hawks is right now at 40-36. Hawks shot 48% in that first half. The Eagles 38%. And Hawks, they really shot it well from 3. They're a great three-point shooting team, 7 for 13 from 3 in that first half. Eagles 6 for 20. Another non-conference matchup here for Post. Both teams with winning records on the year. Eagles 5-2, Hawks 4-2. The Eagles have won the last 4 meetings between them and the Hawks. Hawks have not beaten the Eagles since December 30th, 2017, and the Hawks right now on a 3-game winning streak. Juju Ramirez leading the way for the Hawks with 9. For the Eagles, Dieng and Akat each have 8. It'll be the Eagles' ball to start this second half. Sanders, Williams, Warnock, Akat, and Dieng. The 5 on the floor for the Eagles. Second half is underway. Ramirez, Morissette as Dieng across the lane. Yes, for 2. Yeah, so Cantwell, Morissette, McCarthy, Ramirez, and Oliver Bush. 5 on the floor here for the Hawks. Hawks break the press. McCarthy spin, lean, scoop, and score. He is crafty. Leading scorer on the Hawks coming into this one with 16.5 on the year. He is now to double figures with 10. Dieng pops. Dieng too strong on the 3. Dieng got out to a very quick start offensively. Had 10 quick points. Dieng's at 10, not 8. All 10 of those coming very early in that first half, but got into foul trouble, so lost that rhythm a little bit. See if he can gain it back here in this second half. A little over a minute gone, still at a 4-point Hawks lead. Cantwell shot it well in that first half. Fake the dribble handoff. 5 to shoot. McCarthy, baseline pull-up, short. Rebound, Sanders skies for it. Dieng, cross, drive. Dieng through traffic and draws the foul. A little bit of a late whistle there. They get Ramirez for the whistle, and Dieng will shoot his first free throws of the game. Dieng 15 for 22 from the free throw line this season. 15.3 points per game, 7.3 rebounds a game. He's got some great shooting splits this year. 45% from the field, shooting 42% from 3. So the foul is not on Ramirez, it is on Morissette. Dieng's second year here with Post. A senior. Knocks down both. And he's at 12 now. Gotta get it across, and they do, just barely. McCarthy spinning, driving, blocked, but a foul on Warnock. No, I think they get the foul on Sanders. Yeah, foul on Sanders. Warnock had a clean block there, but they say a push by Sanders. So it'll be free throws here for McCarthy. 3 for 4 from the free throw line is number 10 in blue. Looking 4 for 5 as he hits the first. Only Hawk in double figures. Hawks back up 4. Their largest lead of the game. Teeing at the nail. A little zoom action here for post. Offensive foul. They get Dieng for the whistle, and that's his 3rd. Morissette pickpocketed. Williams steal. Dieng. Kick it. Sanders. Akot reset it. Akot got the step on Ramirez. Goes out of bounds. They say last touch Hawks. So Eagles will take it under the basket with 16 to shoot. Into a cot, pumped it. Hesitate, rise and fire, a cot off left. And Cantwell, stop, pop, gotta pick him up. And Dieng snatches the rebound. Dieng with 12, putting on the handles, across, leans. Sanders cuts, back to Deng, on the doorstep, hangs, and finishes. Quick push, Oliver Bush behind the back. McCarthy razzle-dazzle for 2. What a feed there by Oliver Bush, the true freshman. A tasty dish, and the Hawks back up 4. Williams, pick and pop. Dieng jabs, fires for 3. All right, Deng starting to heat up. 17 on the game. 7 points now early in the second half. So he got going early in the first half, getting going here early in the second half. McCarthy stripped, stolen, a cot. The Eagles can take the lead on this possession. Hop step. Williams pulls it and hits it. A cot, steal, throws it off of Ramirez. Eagles with some excellent energy here to start the second half, and a timeout is called by Chris Santo. Eagles up by 1 with 16:14 remaining in the second half. Out of the Hawks timeout, Eagles outscoring the Hawks 11-6 here to start this second half, and they have a 1-point lead. Deng Dieng, the start of the halves, in both halves here today, been very favorable. Had 10 quick points to start the first half. He's got 7 quick points to start the second half, and he is leading all scorers in the game with 17. McCarthy leading the way for the Hawks with 10. Same 5 on the floor here for both teams. Setback, a caught dancing, can't hit. And Cantwell the push. Throw it into the post. Ramirez coming off of a career high last game with 20. A caught held Ramirez, and we get a foul on number 10 in white. Morissette. Dieng, trailer. Dribble handoff here. Sanders infiltrates the lane. Warnock, nice storming in for 2. Warnock making a case here early in the season for a all-conference selection here. As Morissette drills it, a 3. He is a flamethrower. His third 3 of the game, now 50% from beyond the arc for number 2. Five minutes gone here in this second half, all tied up at 49. Warnock chiseling, hooking, didn't get the bounce. Sanders tip, no. Warnock got it back, stripped, regains it, out to Williams. Ramirez cups and 1. A chance at 3 for Juju Ramirez. Archer and Taylor in here for the Hawks. McCarthy and Cantwell out. Small, Thomas, Duncan in for the Eagles. So it's Duncan, a caught, Warnock, Small, and Thomas, a 5 on the floor here for post. For the Hawks, Archer, Morissette, Ramirez, Oliver Bush, and Taylor. Ramirez can't complete the 3-point play. 2-point Hawks lead. Both of these teams trying to extend their winning streaks. A caught, pick and pop, Warnock. Numbers, trailer, Morissette. Lasers one inside, Ramirez another, and 1. Back-to-back 3-point plays here for Ramirez. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Radcliffe in, Warnock out. Ramirez now with 13. Again, coming off of her career high on Tuesday with 20 at Franklin Pierce. 6'9" junior hits this free throw to complete the 3-point play. So Ramirez and McCarthy with each with 14. Small got it up and left it short on the 3. Archer got one inside. Taylor pumped it. Another and 1 for the Hawks. Their third consecutive and 1 on this side of the floor. Ramirez with 2. And now Zach Taylor, the senior from Australia, gets involved. And it's the largest lead of the game here for the Hawks. It's at 7. And Taylor is 2 for 2 from the line. Taylor now into double figures with the made free throw. He's got 10. And it is an 8-point Hawks lead with 13:50 remaining in the second half. They caught fouled. Teeing in, Radcliffe out, side out for the Eagles. Williams, pick and pop, Dieng, put it on the deck. Rowe must move into the lane for 2. Dieng now with 19. Trying to will these Eagles to victory. Archer the drive and the kick. Oliver Bush for 3. Nope, a long 2. Had his foot on the line. Either way, back to an 8-point Hawks lead. Dieng. DHO with a caught. Fouled. Oliver Bush with back-to-back fouls. Warnock and Small in. So it's Williams, Duncan, Dieng, Warnock, and Small. 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Dieng flashes, pumps it. Offensive. That's Dieng's 4th foul. And Thomas is going to need to go get him. Oliver Bush out, Davis in on the Hawks side, Thomas out, Thomas in, Dieng out on the Eagles side. Under 13 minutes remaining in regulation, an 8-point Hawks lead. Archer, touchdown pass, Morissette. Ramirez fouled as he run up for the 2-hand jam. Got the foul there on Small. So they say it's on the floor. Chris Santo thought he was gathering, going up with it. 1-1 here for Ramirez. So Hawks in the bonus here. And we still have 12:45 remaining in the second half. Ramirez left the first one short. And Thomas clears. Small, knifing, cupping, and picks up 2. Archer ahead, Taylor, Ramirez, reverse. And the Hawks get the 2 right back and back to an 8-point lead. Warnock, an awkward fall there. And Hawks get the timeouts as they pick up the ball. 12:07 remaining here in the second half. Hawks with an 8-point lead, looking for their 4th consecutive win. Out of the quick Hawks timeout. Dieng leading the way for the Eagles with 19, the only Eagle in double figures, but he's got 4 personal fouls, so he's going to need to sit here for a little while. For the Hawks, Ramirez, who's coming off of a career high with 20, he has got 16 to lead the way for the Hawks. McCarthy with 14, and Taylor off of the bench with 10. Those are the 3 Hawks in double figures. Morissette has hit 3 threes. He's got 9. Set the down screen for Morissette. Davis gets it off the handoff. Morissette inside Ramirez. Double-digit lead for the Hawks. Excellent action there. Very tough to guard. Thomas, Williams, Warnock, Akot, and Small. 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Backpedaling is Williams. Can't hit the three. Morissette, foul line pull-up. Hawks wanted to push in the back, foul there. Thomas is trailing. Archer, stripped, fouled. Archer, first free throws of the game. Senior, Connecticut native from Enfield. Now 4 for 4 from the free throw line on the year for Archer, Dieng, and Sanders in. And Dieng got to be careful here. 10:57 to play. He has got 4 personal fouls. Only allowed. No, not allowed anymore. 1 more and he's done. Archer, 5 for 5 now from the free throw line on the year. And the Hawks with a 12-point lead, their largest of the game. Started the first half down 18-7, but they have settled into this one since then. Dieng, step back, long 2. Archer the board and the push, the bounce, Ramirez up under 4-2. Hawks are rolling, up 14. Small, fouled. McCarthy and Cantwell in. Ramirez and Morissette out. The Eagles side out, approaching the midway point here in the second half, trailing by 14. Had an 11-point lead early. Akot. Sanders, spin, fouled. Duncan and Warnock in. Small and Thomas out. Akot, hand it off. Warnock. Kick it. Dieng. Throws it out of bounds. Nine turnovers now for Post, 9 for the Hawks. Archer hits the brakes, kicks it, McCarthy. Cantwell, that's a deep shot. And Cantwell fills it up. It is a 17-point Hawks lead. As Cantwell now with 9, Dieng looking to answer. Pinball's out. And the throw ahead down the floor, Taylor. 19-point Hawks lead. This has gone away from the Eagles. Warnock sets a screen, a caught mid-range pull-up, yes. And a timeout called by Mark Kuntz. A 72-55 lead for the Hawks. With 8:55 to play in the second half. You're watching Division II men's basketball on the CACC network. Out of the Eagles timeout, Hawks 8 minutes and 55 seconds away from 1, pushing their 3-game winning streak to 4, and getting their first win against Post in 7 years. Last win came on December 30th, 2017. The Eagles have won the last 4 meetings against the Hawks. Taylor, Cantwell, Archer, Davis, and McCarthy. 5 on the floor here for the Hawks. Dieng, Sanders, Akot, Duncan, and Warnock, the 5 here for the Eagles. Get it ahead. Cantwell settles it down. He's got Archer on the DHO. Gets it back. McCarthy threads the needle into the corner. Taylor, bullseye. It's a 3. The Hawks, 41% as a team from 3 coming into this one, and they've continued their excellent three-point shooting here at the Drubner Center. Just hit their 10-3, 10 for 18. Akot pulls the strings, backpedaling, jumper, off on the 3, Cantwell the board. Swing it, McCarthy, drive it, spins, scoops, Dieng, rebound. Akot. Akot a little slow to get back, so a power play, 5 on 4. Archer, bounce, Davis for 2. A 22-point Hawks lead. Dieng makes his move, gets inside, and he's got 21 now in the game. Archer off of the screen, pick and pop. Taylor back to back. Yes, sir. I think we get a technical foul there on Jaden Archer. So it'll be a Akot to shoot the technical. .23 Hawks lead. Akot will get one more. Now 0 for 3 from the free throw line is Akot. Williams and Small in. Duncan and Akot out. 7:12 to play here in the second half. Eagles trail by 22. Again, they started the first half in the first 5 minutes leading 18-7. Dribble handoff. Sanders bumps, fades. Got it back. Sanders on the doorstep. No rush here for the Hawks. with 6:45 to play in regulation, and they lead by 22. Cantwell hounded there by Sanders. Dieng denies a pass and deflects it out of play with 11 on the shot clock. Morissette. He is not shy about shooting that three ball. Love the confidence. Dieng, high off of the window, rolls off of the rim. McCarthy, spin, kick. Ramirez. And Cantwell says, let's just reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. McCarthy. Wild shot. Sanders aboard. McCarthy slow to get back. 5-on-4 power play. And now he's back, and Small pulls it out. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the second half. Dieng jabs. Jumper. Yes. It's a 3. 19-point game. Still some time. But it's got to be a lot of stops here for the Eagles. Steep mountain to climb here. Ramirez breaks free and picks up yet another 2. So Ramirez now with a new career high, 22. His career high was set against Franklin Pierce on Tuesday the 26th with 20. He's got 22 here in this one. A new career high. Juju Ramirez having himself an excellent 2024-2025 season. Oliver Bush pokes free. Eagles force a turnover. Trailer is small. Dieng leans. .26 now for Dieng, 10 for 18 from the field. Dominant individual performance here, but his team down 19. Warnock gets called for the foul. Dieng has equaled his season high with 26. He had 26 at Bentley on the 13th of November. Thomas and Akata in, Warnock and Small out. Dieng's career high here at Post is 34. Had that on February 3rd of this year at Chestnut Hill. 1 for 2 in that trip to the free throw line. 4:20 to play here in the second half. 20-point game. Williams cuts. Dieng parachutes in for the follow jam. He's got 28. Yeah, Eagles got to get some pressure here in the backcourt as we come up on 4 to play. Oliver Bush swing it. Ramirez missed everything. Sanders bounce. Williams for 2. Timeout, Hawks. It's a 16-point game. 3:46 to play here in the second half. Back here in the Drummer Center, great timeout called by the Hawks. Eagles cut the deficit down to 16, 83-67 with 3:46 to play here in the second half. Dieng with a season high of 28 on 11 for 19 from the field. Juju Ramirez with a new career high of 23 leading the way for the Hawks. He takes it out, gets it into Davis, got it right back, and throws it out of bounds. All right. The Eagles get a score here, and it gets a little interesting. Williams, Dieng, Thomas, Akot, and Sanders, 5 on the floor. Akot, drive, gets it on the basket, fouled by Oliver Bush. All right, need these free throws here if you are Bull. Has struggled from the line here in this one, 1 for 4. Got to knock these down. Akot, the only other Eagle in double figures with 11. An empty trip. Stays at a 16-point Hawks lead. Davis gets out of the straitjacket, and the Hawks break the press. We're under 3.5 to play in the second half. Oliver Bush threads the needle inside. Ramirez given 25 on the game. Ramirez now 10 for 16 from the field, 63%. Akot swings it to nobody. 2:53 to play here in the second half. Hawks with an 18-point lead. Davis back in. Morissette, and the Hawks break the press. Davis, nice, fouled on the floor. Double bonus here for the Hawks, so that will send Will Davis, the true freshman from Maine, to shoot 2. These will be Davis's first free throws of the season. And he's got his first free throw in his collegiate career. Archer gets a shooter. Back to a 20-point game with 2:32 to play here in the second half. Dieng, hesitate, drive, bump, layup. That's good. 30 now for Dieng. Eagles fall in it, try and force the turnover. So we get Archer with the foul, and that will send Thomas to the free throw line. McCarthy in, Taylor out. Thomas turns himself one more at the line. It is a 17-point game with 2:15 to play here in the second half. The Eagles have left some points here at the charity stripe, trying to mount this comeback. 2 minutes to play here in the second half. 17-point Hawks lead. Tried to get it to Ramirez on the roll. Sanders the interception. The bounce, Dieng Eurostep layup is good. 32 now for Dieng. 2 points away from equaling his post-university career high as we get a foul. Be Archer to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Double bonus for the Hawks. Archer misses both to the delight of the crowd. Jaden Archer not a fan favorite here at the Drubner Center. Williams nearly coughed it up. Thomas, too strong, and McCarthy secures the board. Coming up on a minute to play here in the second half. Ramirez with a career high settles it down here with Morissette and gets it right back. 10 to shoot. Oliver Bush, watched by Dieng. Cross, 2 to shoot. Ramirez, air ball. Archer puts it back up and through. Just got it off in time to beat the shot clock, and that should be the dagger. Dieng, step back, jumper, 3, off. McCarthy, rebound. Hawks going to get their 4th consecutive victory and will beat the Eagles for the first time since December 30th, 2017. Archer fades. McCarthy to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 15.9 remaining. Hawks will be playing host against Southern Connecticut State in any 10 matchup on Wednesday at 7:30, their next matchup. And for the Eagles, quick turnaround Tuesday night. First CACC game. Gotta take this one, forget about it, and move on. CACC play is next at Dominican on Tuesday at 7:30 for the Eagles. Eagles going to fall to 5-3 overall and 1-3 at home. A caught baseline J is good. And the Hawks going to improve to 5-2 on the year and get their 4th consecutive victory. Juju Ramirez with a new career high of 25. Dane Dieng's 32, not enough for the Eagles. And that will do it. Final score, Hawks 91, Eagles 74. Again, Eagles Tuesday night, first CACC game at Dominican. Make sure to tune into that on the road. For the entire athletic communications staff here at Post University, Griffin Cass saying so long from Waterbury.